Hello everybody, this is Taylor Davis. Welcome to another Bring a Trailer listing by Davis Automotive. Obviously we're using our account BMW Cleveland, which is one of our dealerships, but we also have Jaguar Land Rover Solon here in Solon, Ohio, in the Cleveland metro area. So wanted to take an opportunity to do a video walk around of this 1987 XJ6 VDP, Vandenplas VDP is what I've always called them. Really sort of interesting story behind this car. Sorry for my shadow. We are in golden hour right now, and it's a beautiful day here in Cleveland for October. So just wanted to take a video while the weather was nice. To give you a quick sort of backstory to this vehicle. So basically, this car has been in my family since it was brand new. Before we had the dealership, my grandfather bought this car for my grandma in 1987 from Jaguar Cleveland, which we ended up purchasing in 1991. So this originally was from technically our dealership, but you know, we've had it since new. And so this car has gone through a couple periods where it was not really driven much. Once was, I believe, from like maybe the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, all the way through, you know, around 2010. Then we had the car sort of brought back up to running condition, did a bunch of work to it here. And then again, here in the last, let's say 6-8 months, the car has been in our climate controlled warehouse, and sort of decided I wanted to get it up and running again. Sent it to a Jaguar and sort of Land Rover, just vintage Jaguar specialist here in Cleveland, North Coast Exotics, which is where the invoice is from in the gallery, and had a bunch of stuff done. You can read it. I'm not going to go into detail, but I mean fuel tanks, fuel pump, brakes, spark plugs, all that good stuff. So the car has been through, it runs and drives awesome, which I'll show you in a separate driving video. But again, just wanted to take a walk around, show you any sort of flaws or anything in the condition that I see, because obviously a very important thing to me and how we've, you know, operated since we've been in business, you know, since 1991, is that we are fully transparent and honest about the condition of every car that we sell. So walking around the vehicle, and I guess real quick, I will address the question why we are selling it. So not going to get used. Car's not going to get used. You know, we're fortunate enough to have a collection of older BMWs, and you know, if you look back at my listings, we've sold various cars that a lot of people would ask, why did we sell them? And you know, I have a rule that if a car isn't getting used, that it needs to go. And you know, cleared it with my grandma, which she's still alive, thank God, 95. Picked her up the other day in this car, so we had a nice little ride in it. But you know, it needs to go on to somebody that will use it and cherish it. And you know, this car has gone through 2 periods now where it sort of has sat. Now it's up and running, brand new tires, ready to go, and it needs to be enjoyed. So walking around the front, everything looks awesome. By the way, all the lights, turn signals, everything functions. Before it left North Coast Exotics, he went over everything. So all that good stuff. Even I had the car at night, all the side reflectors and the rear reflectors, everything lights up as it should. The chrome is in awesome shape. Nothing to report there. The grille, the leaper's in awesome shape. You can see all this plastic is in great shape, not sort of faded or cracking or anything. The paint, I do believe this is cranberry. It was either Bordeaux red or cranberry, I wasn't sure. Interior was either magnolia or doe skin. People who are smarter than me can chime in. But basically, what I understand, it was on our books as cranberry, so I'm assuming this is cranberry. To me, that looks more doe skin from my experience, but it could be magnolia. You guys will tell me. Walking around here, we have this sticker, I do believe pinstripe, which obviously could be taken off. I left it on. It's been on the car as long as I've known it. The paint came out great. No wet sanding, major paint work or anything. This is all just a paint correction. It's got these sort of few little spots here. I don't know if those could be wet sanded or if they're in the clear, but those are really the only things to report. If I see anything else as we walk around, I'll point them out. Walking down the side, the wheels are in excellent condition. I don't know if we had them refinished or replaced back in 2010, but they are awesome looking. Walking down the side, we can see, and again, this is in the photo gallery, we can see this spot of rust in the corner of the door here. Walking down the side, nothing to report. All the chrome looks beautiful. The roof looks great. You can see another little area of some bubbling here. Again, nothing catastrophic, but just, you know, and I took underside photos and everything. I'm not trying to hide anything. So if you have any questions or want me to take any more photos, I will. And as you can see, the paint, I mean, it really came out awesome. I wish they could, I hope it comes across in video rather. You can see some sort of I guess, streaks in the plastic. I think that's probably just aged in there. Looking here, again, not too bad. The wheel wells look solid. Also, I love the love those. Walking around the back, got the Jaguar badge, the Van den Paz badge. All this chrome came out great. Trunk's in great shape. There's a little dust on it. The one thing I will point out, and it should be in the listing, the antenna is not functioning. I have the replacement parts on the way. It will be fixed for the next owner. One thing really cool also I noticed, it's got a built-in plate frame. Kind of cool. We got our Jaguar Solent plate frame on here. We are still a Jaguar dealer. And then in the trunk here, we have the jack, I believe, and then all the carpet. And then I have the original, you know, the wool mats. And they are in great shape. I don't even think my grandma ever put them down. So those will come with the car, obviously. They're in perfect shape. Shut that. Walking around this side. Again, you can see the color sort of in the shade a little bit more. Down here, you can see a little bit bubbling there. Again, these wheels are awesome. A little bit of bubbling there, maybe. Walking down this side. Yeah, this front door looks good. And nothing here. Again, the wheel looks great. And I just moved it over here very quickly. So what I will do is I'll start it. It's effectively a cold start. The car's been sitting. I just moved it over here from sitting right over there by the building. And then to do sort of a quick little, and then I do have, which I didn't realize, so I do have 2 sets of keys, and one is a valet key. Didn't know. Also, I love, got the little British Leyland thing on the key there. It does have electronic locking. Obviously, you just have to use the key, but if you just twist it, you'll hear it. I believe it's to the left. Let's see. Yep. So now all 4 doors are locked. You heard it kind of actuate, and you can hear it actuate. And then if you just unlock it, there you go. And now we're unlocked again. So awesome. And then walking around the interior, these sill plates are in great shape. Gotta say, my grandma took really good care of it. Sitting in the back, I've got some manuals. I've got a lot of original documentation for the car, which you'll see in the photos. All the original owner's manual, the original passport to service, which has where the car was sold and a couple of other things. The leather's in perfect shape back here. Doors are in great shape. The wood's beautiful on the doors. And I didn't realize the VDP gets these nice little stitched door pockets, which are great. Headliner, perfect. Nothing to report there. One thing which is in the listing, the sunroof is currently not operating. By the way, we have these OEM Jaguar carpet / floor mats down here in good shape. The mirror controls work. The electronic mirror controls work. Looking at the interior, everything looks great. All the wood is in really good shape. I mean, there's minor cracking, maybe you can see there, but you don't feel it. It's underneath. So I don't know if that's just, you know, either from the lacquer or. Then here we've got the mirror. You know, make sure you're looking good. Yeah, I mean, everything really is in excellent shape here. And then what I'll do is I'll just start it for you real quick. Again, I'm going to do a driving video, but we'll just start it up here. There we go. She's up and running. And then, you know, I'll do this in the driving video as well, but both fuel tanks are working, so you can see here we've got about a 1/4 tank. If I hit the fuel button, which is right down here, right here, and you can see it says R, so I'm on the right tank right now. If I go to the left tank, watch the fuel gauge move. So there it goes. So you can see I've basically put a 1/2 tank in both tanks, and I'm running them down individually. So this one, the left tank's at about a 1/2, and then I'm going back to my right tank. You see it drop back down. So that was important to me. This is all working here. The trip computer, I reset the time, so that is accurate. It's 5:04 p.m. here in Cleveland. But you can click here, go to average speed, distance covered, you know, fuel, that's instant, and average MPG. You know, it's pretty cool that this all still works. And this is time driven, so you'll see if I click this, I believe, yep, there's your normal time. So you've got 5:04, and that is keeping time. Air conditioning, if you want to hear it, so you can hear it sort of RPMs drop. So you can hear sort of the RPMs drop, and the air conditioning does blow ice cold, and you have your temperature right here. Here we go. I don't know if you can hear that. There's coming out cold. Oh, actually very cold. Better than some modern cars, honestly. So yeah, and then obviously everything works down here. And then all the windows are good. So I believe these are the front windows. You can see both of them coming down. And the back windows, that one, and that one's working too. So all the windows are working great. You see them coming up. I'll put the front windows back up here. No problem at all. And again, that sunroof is inoperative, which I do believe is this middle switch. It's not working. That is the one thing that we didn't have a chance to really look into. Lights and everything are working. The gauges light up at night beautifully. So, you know, next thing I'll do is probably take it on a little drive and show you guys how it runs. But that's probably everything for now that I can imagine. Just do a little walk around and shut up for a second. You can hear that air conditioning compressor kicking on and off. It is a little chilly. It's about, you know, low 60s today. So we get a little bit of condensation. I mean, that paint just came out awesome. It really did. Okay, so that's probably gonna do it. End it with a money shot there. And I will see you guys in the driving video.